And y'all, I really wanted to be grateful. But knowing that Temple was about to be $20,000 just for tuition and $10,000 for living on campus my first year, I can't say I was so excited. But what really killed me, like what really took me over, was that as he's sliding me my check, he slides my grandmother another check with a larger amount. Oh, this how we doing it? Like, damn, y'all can't even not do that shit in my face. Like, the disrespect. So, fast forward. And now, the year has started. Stress is kicking in. I've been into therapy, right? I need help. So, I text my dad. And I'm like, would you be able to help me, like, this school year, blah, 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 da-da-da-da-da, all these things. No response. I give it like a week, right? No response. So one day, I might have just felt those physics tests that I was getting like 2s out of 100s on, right? Who knows? But I picked up my phone. I was like, you know what? You ain't never did anything for me, so I don't know why I expected different of you now. Facts. Oh! Oh! Guess who phone started working and fingers started moving to respond? Watch what you say. Nigga, what? I don't remember exactly how I respond, but it was something in the sense of, you did not raise me. You are not a parent. And if you want respect, act like an adult and I'll give you respect. I still agree with that, though. I still agree. So, from that conversation, I think he cut me off of his insurance because I was 18 by that time, and cut me off his insurance. So fucking childish. He cut me off his insurance. Luckily, I had still had my mom too, or like when I went to the doctor, I wouldn't have been able to be seen. But it was really embarrassing because I was sick, and when I went up, they kept checking it, and it was just like, no, like she does not have this coverage anymore. I know y'all think this is the end, but it's not. So, after the first semester, I went back to North Carolina, met up with my brother. That was the first time we got hot as shit. It was great. I just watched him play Pac-Man. Hot as shit. Wah, 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 wah. We had met up with my aunt for a little bit. She dropped him off. He dropped her off. We got some tree. We bonded over, like, the relationship we don't have with our dad, even though he lived in a house, which is, like, crazy. Thank you, Lord. So, we go back to his friend's house, high shit, watching them play the game, just chilling. I go back, my mom find out I'm high. She realizes I smoke now. She kept asking me, like, how was the conversation? I was just like, what? Moving forward, I go into therapy. I've acknowledged some things, realized, like, I might never know why my dad didn't want to be in my life, and I have to be okay with not receiving that answer because he might not be at a place to give it to me. I also have to stop rationalizing why I think he wasn't in my life, because that's a burden, right? Like, I'm trying to make sense of something that I will never know. I can't make sense of foolery and fuckery. I can't. So, I asked my uncle, his brother, who I have a good relationship with, can he help me have a conversation with my dad, right? Like, I just want to get to a place where we can have a peaceful conversation. This was when I was working at the federal government with, what's that shit called? Aviation. I was working with the Federal Aviation Administration. So, like, I'm sitting in there. It's pretty background. Remember when I said my dad didn't answer my text and I thought it was the wrong number? I had ended up getting his email. And I started emailing my dad. You see how I'm feeling like I'm chasing this nigga? I started emailing him, which he still never responded. So one day I'm at work and I get a phone call from my uncle. And he's like, yeah, like, I don't really know how to tell you this, but basically I had a conversation with your dad. I go to the bathroom because I'm like, this nigga told my uncle that when he's ready to have a relationship with me, he will communicate with me. And he is the parent, and he will not talk to me when I want to, but when he wants to. I hope that make you feel big, dog. So, y'all, like, I cried that day. But I really had to realize, like, this nigga is childish. One, you think you're a parent. No. Two, do you really believe in your heart that as a parent, it is better for you to talk to me on your terms versus when your child needs it? Oh, great parenting. Oh. Now, if the child is being disobedient, okay, yeah, you don't get your way. But I'm sorry, it is 18 years of you being neglectful. And you feel as though this is the moment where you say, my time. That day I had to acknowledge, like, I'm blessed with my uncle. And I'm blessed with a few male relationships that I can no longer make them have to make up for my father's mistakes. As well as any man in general, you know? And I say all that to say, when he talks to someone about me, right? He could have just been talking to me, right? I'm not dead. You can still fix it. Let me reiterate. You could still try to fix it. But do you even fucking want to? Be honest. Do you really want to? Or do you feel as though you should? Because that's a difference.